Welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov loot video. Now that the wipe has happened and we're at 13.5, I wanted to show you guys a new way of getting your task items, hideout items and even kappa items. So here we are, we're starting on reserve, and reserve for me has been fantastic so far this wipe. So I wanted to show you exactly where I went and what I did on these loot runs. So starting off, we're at K buildings. There will be a map right at the very end of the video so you can get to see exactly the route that I took. So K buildings, they start off, there are lots of different types of spawns here, so have a little look around, but the main spawns are still there. This little middle K building is fantastic. Like, you have all your weapon parts here, but also as well in this technical supply box here, you get so much stuff that you do need for hideout items. So if you are looking for all your kind of hideout items from light bulbs to owls, that crate is fantastic. Jackets, again, have been amazing. If you've seen any other videos on TikTok, YouTube, you're seeing at the moment that jackets and filing cabinets are huge. Now, this is why I do reserve, because a lot of people are still coming to reserve to do their tasks, and early tasks on reserve are underground. So up the top, a lot of these places have not been looted, and especially the filing cabinets. You'll get to see that very soon. Now, a lot of people think reserve is quite difficult. Now, I think it's really easy. I mean, I did actually main reserve my very second wipe, so I know kind of where all the spawns are, the loot spots, etc. But it isn't that hard. Once you know a route that you kind of want to take, you can obviously deviate on that to go to different places, but it really isn't a tough map to learn. Heading over to White Knight, this is where a lot of our looting will start, especially because, again, no one is doing the filing cabinets. So we start straight downstairs. So underneath the truck here is a gun box, although, again, we always know that gun boxes, duffel bags, other weapon boxes aren't always there, so don't rely on this one. Same with the duffel bag here. It doesn't always spawn here, but can spawn in there or behind you. So as you can see already, we have what, 6 items that we need for a hideout, and also our first kappa item, which is Dr. Lupo's beans. We head straight upstairs. Straight upstairs, the first things we do, we always check this room. It's normally just for food and water. There's nothing else in there, but there is water there. And then we come outside and we loot the filing cabinet and the PC that is here. So at the moment, it looks like on this map, all the PCs are there. Now, don't quote me on that, because I know, again, the PCs can change and disappear, and we have seen that in Interchange a lot recently. But on this map, so far, every PC that I know has spawned where it should spawn. Now, I don't know if that's an error or a glitch, but at the moment, for us, this is brilliant, because we know that we can get all of our CP fans, PSUs, everything we need for our hideout and tasks later on. This room can actually spawn 2 duffel bags at the moment. Again, just one on this one. But again, there's toothpaste there that we do need at the beginning of the wipe for our hideout. And in this room, it is full of weapon parts. The weapon parts are really good. Again, early wipe, just because we can set up our guns, but also as well, we can look at getting our gunsmith tasks done pretty quickly by coming in this room and looting everything in here. Outside is exactly the same. Toolboxes and weapon parts. Lots and lots and lots of weapon parts. Again, it's one of them ones, it's quite hard to know what weapon parts you want to pick up and not pick up. But if you're used to the game and you kind of know what's coming next, it's brilliant. For me, I don't really know a lot about the weapon parts. I know what sells reasonably well, but again, at the beginning of the wipe, until you have flea, a lot of the weapon parts don't actually mean anything apart from doing your gunsmith tasks. But as you can see, there are lots and lots and lots of weapon parts here, with gun boxes as well. Also as well, upstairs on this, we will find more weapon parts. I actually took this because I believe we needed it for Gunsmith Part 3 for the MP5. But I'm sure we can buy it. So later on, you will see that I throw that away. Maybe a mistake, I'm not sure. But that is why I throw it away. Back downstairs on this map, we have the first room, which is 2 toolboxes and a load of filing cabinets. I'm not going to bore you too much with the filing cabinets. I'll probably fast forward this bit. But as you can see, we are getting keys and hideout items. So I will show you again at the very end of this another a screenshot of another raid that I've done where we got something like 6 keys, and all of them keys are amazing and they're all from reserve. So I don't know again at the moment if the keys that we are finding are just specific to the raid. So if we're in reserve, we're finding reserve keys. I've not actually found any other keys in reserve apart from reserve keys at this moment. So again, I don't know if that's something that's wrong or not been happening, but at the moment that's exactly what we are finding. And here, as you can see, we've been finding cigarettes, salt, matches, everything again that you do need for your hideout at the beginning of the wipe. So once we have done this whole building, so this is White Knight, we'll head straight over to Black Knight via the petrol station PC, which we will see in a minute. Now, after we have done Black Knight, now Black Knight there is a lot, okay? There is 3 floors of loot, and again, a lots and lots of filing cabinets. So it all does depend on what time we have been spawned into the raid, obviously how much loot we have and if we want more. Now specifically, this raid that I was doing, I was coming in specifically for CP fans. Just because I needed them for my hideout. So that is what I was coming into this raid for. Now as you can see, at this moment we don't have any and we haven't actually looted that many PCs. So we have then decided to carry on. Now, after Black Knight, you do have a choice. You can get out a CP fence, or you can carry on and get all the way out at Hole in the Wall. Now, Hole in the Wall is one of my favourite things to go because you will then loot the whole map. But if you have a lot of loot already, then best chance is to say, right, I've got a lot of loot, I'm just going to go and do Hole in the Wall. So here we are coming up to the PC in the petrol station. Again, not a very good one, this one, which is a bit of a shame on this raid. But I am showing you exactly where this is. So straight after this, we head to Black Knight. Now in Black Knight, the first floor, there is a lot of loot. And a lot of people don't know where the loot is. Sounds really strange, but I'll explain as we go through. So here we have a toolbox underneath the van. Again, it's not always there, especially at the moment with the new wipe. Loose weapon parts here. So ammo and loose weapon parts on this table, massive. Obviously it's been looted this time, but it wasn't in a few other raids, so keep looking. Again, I don't know why we looted this guy. We thought we might as well. Had an alpha rig, we'll change the rig, and then what did we find in it apart from a big bottle of moonshine? Really, really lucky with this one. So again, always check your scavs. Especially again on reserve when people are killing them and just not even looting them because they're trying to get to the underground bunkers to do their first quests. This next room that we're coming to is normally a very big room. So it sounds weird because it's a small room, but for me, I found so much here. So on this table, underneath this book, there was normally, I would say 80% of the time, an item. I found GPUs there, I found aces under there, I found Tetrises under there, lots and lots of different parts. There was a relay under it that time, but check underneath that book. It's a really good spawn, and a lot of people don't know it's there, so it's always worth looking. Once we've done this room, that is the first floor pretty much done. There is another room that we would do on the way out, but it's not really important. Everyone normally knows it. So we go up to the next floor. Next floor again, more jackets, more filing cabinets. As I say, loot the filing cabinets. No one is doing them. And I know this video is going to come out. It's probably going to annoy a lot of people because they're going to be like saying, well, this is my loot run and no one does it. Now everyone's going to do it. There's enough loot in the whole of this game in Tarkov. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. It is fine. Annoyingly, I actually need metal parts and totally forgot about them. So after this raid later on, I actually drop them because I need it for something, another space. Quite annoying, but I do need them. But again, as you can see, so many different types of loot are in these filing cabinets. All from beginning wipe stuff. Later on in the wipe, I know that we're probably not going to be looting filing cabinets because we won't need them. But also as well, I have had a friend who has looted a LEDX from a filing cabinet. So we do know it happens, and it is very good. Also as well, we know that in the filing cabinets, you can get USBs. Now USB is obviously a big thing for the tasks early wipe as well. Upstairs, more jackets, more filing cabinets. As I say, it's this black knight and white knight is huge. We see that there's mags here, so we know that someone's looted this already. But again, it's always worth checking because some people will not loot what you want, and vice versa. So as you can see, we looted the whole thing and there was hardly anything in there, but again, it's always worth a check just to make sure. The roof is worth a check sometimes as well. Again, loose weapon spawns, loose ammo, etc. Gun parts. There is a box on the far side of the roof. It wasn't there. We kind of just left this area. Into this room, PCs. There are 4 PCs in this room. Now, as I mentioned, they have been there every single time I have checked this room. And I don't know again if that is an error or a glitch or whatever. I haven't got a clue. But you can see, again, I think this has probably already been looted, but they are here, the 4 PCs. So always double check, triple check this room. Again, nice and simple, there's a filing cabinet in here as well, so which we would always loot. So again, someone looted the PCs, but didn't loot the filing cabinets. So again, it's a massive thing, and I think it's because of the time. People don't like to waste time on filing cabinets as a PMC. They just want to get in and out and get what they need. As a scav, we've got way more time to kind of just chill out and loot. So there we have it. That is our first part of the loot run here in Reserve. The next video will show you the second part of the map, so all the barracks. As a scav, I tend not to go underground, especially early wipe, because there will be raiders, dead people, which is great for loot, but also a lot of PMCs lurking around later in the raid. I really hope you enjoyed this. Smash a thumbs up if you liked it. Obviously add a comment, and I will hopefully see you in the next Escape from Tarkov video.